Happy New Year, Gemini, and welcome to Intuitive Clarity with yours truly, Allison Nichols. Gemini, this is just a general forecast, so if it doesn't resonate with you, please check out your moon and rising sign. I do apologize for not posting any videos, and thank you to everyone who sent me messages checking on me. I so appreciate it. It started out that I didn't post for November because in October I was so busy getting the holiday collection going for the candle boutique, which actually that link is below, and you can save 10% on the new aromatherapy collection that I created. But anyway, I was getting that ready, so I missed November reading, and then in November, I ended up having to have emergency oral surgery, and I could barely open up my mouth. But anyway, so I couldn't eat, much less talk, and frankly, I was just in too much pain. So I'm back though, and I believe we should be good for a little while. All right, so this is Gemini January 2020. Hope you had a great last quarter and a really good New Year's Eve. All righty. Okay, of course, we're going to do numerology and clarification. So a 7, wow. A 7 energy month, Gemini, is actually quite interesting. It's a 7 is when you start to go inward and evaluate. Okay, so as we often do in a new year, which kind of makes sense, right? We kind of go back over the previous year and start to evaluate. What do we want to keep? What do we want to get rid of? What do we want to tweak? Right? Um, so that actually makes perfect sense going into a brand new year. So let me do some clarification and see what we got going on. Aha. Okay. All right, Gemini. So week 1, and I do apologize for January being late as well. I actually just felt up to it, and the holidays, of course, you know how it goes. Anyway, okay, so I have the 8 of Swords, but it's reversed. This is it straight up. And this is out of the Fairy's Journey, which is a deck I created, and there's a link below if you're interested in that. So anyway, I get my 8 of Swords reversed, which is being being released from something, or something actually comes out. Then I get my safe, which is straight up, which is also, it can be that something has been released, okay, something came out into the open, just like I have here with my 8 of Swords reversed. So it does appear as if there's been a release of something. It could be that if you were waiting for some money, because this could be about finances, the safe, or something valuable that you were waiting for some type of a release to you, like a settlement, something like that. It could be that this first week you're actually starting to get, you're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. But of course, we'll do some clarification there. Week 2, I do get my Knight of Wands reversed. He's my Fire Knight. He brings in the energy of a new career opportunity, a new passion, but it's reversed. And I get my Park, all right, which is a very relaxing time. It could be the second week that you just don't have a lot of fire, you don't have a lot of perhaps you just want to take it easy. This could also be that you might be thinking about, or you're going on a vacation or some type of relaxing thing the second week. All right, that looks like it might be the focus. But there again, we'll do clarification. Week 3, I get the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, this is usually about a business deal. This is usually about teaming up. with something to do with business, career, finances, some type of way to add a financial funnel, perhaps. Now, I do get the Tower reverse. Now, this is often the card of dark money, all right? And sometimes I will get this as a business warning or some type of a partnership warning. And here I have my Tower reversed. There could be a slight risk with this, all right? Whatever is going on this third week. So be careful about what contracts you might be signing. Maybe look at it a little harder. Be careful who you partner up with, who you team up with that third week also. So I just want to give you a bit of a caution so far anyway, this third week. Week 4, I am getting my Hierophant, okay, which is about the traditional way. It is definitely, it can be about religion. If it falls in a love reading, I would say there was a marriage looming, okay, a legal bond looming anyway. And I do get the Hearth reversed. It looks like you might, there again, this is kind of an inner way of thinking about things. Thinking it almost appears as if you want to continue doing some things the traditional way. Because with the fire being reversed, there's a bit of discontent, perhaps, with how you've been looking at things, seeing things. Uh, it could even be, you might be changing a bad habit, adjusting how you do things, how you respond to things also this week 4. So let me do some clarification for you, Gemini. It does appear that week 1 something does get released, which might put you at ease week 2. If you were waiting on some type of a settlement or whatever, looks like something, either information or the actual settlement, um, or whatever it is you were waiting to free you from something that would help free you from something appears. Looks like you might just be taking it easy that second week because you can, right? Oh, there it is again. It's tradition. Got the Hierophant again. So, with the Hierophant, this is, there again, it can be legal, it's tradition. Um, And remember, I said it looks like something gets released here. All right, so this is, whatever this is some type of a bond. And I feel it's more of a legal bond. So it could be that you do receive news about some type of a legal issue that you might have been having. And you're feeling a little bit of relief from it. Okay. It looks like some information might be coming to you this very first week. All right. Week 2, I get the Ace of Wands, which is a new passion. All right. Um, new new focus, new career. All right. Um, it's the beginning of something. It's like the planting of the seed of something that you're passionate about. It could be you just found a new passion. All right. Um, and it's actually quite nice. All right. So it does almost look like you're not wanting to forge ahead in what you had been doing. So in other words, if this is a career, all right, you might decide I no longer want to forge ahead with this particular company, job, whatever. I have a new passion and I'm going where the grass is greener. It could be that simple. That's week 2. Week 3, I get my Page of Pentacles reversed, which is The page brings in new opportunities of money. Okay. Um, Remember this, I told you this had something to do with being very careful about what contracts you sign, who you partner up with when it comes to financial issues. With my page being reversed, it does almost look like you do need to be a bit cautious this third week. All right. Um, just pay attention to what you sign, who you decide to go with. If you are thinking that the grass is greener on the other side this week too, do a little more research. Okay. And you're like ready to pounce into this new job or new whatever this might be. Do a little research before you do that, because it does look like it might not be all that you think it is or all that it is presented. Okay. Um, I get another 5 on week 4. All right. On top of my Hierophant, which is also a 5. It's a 5 of Pentacles. Now, with the 5 of Pentacles, that usually has something to do with some type of a loss of something valuable to you. With this being a traditional card, it could be that you are shedding some old values here. All right. Nothing wrong with that. You just might be looking at things differently than you did before. It's possible some things have come to light that first week and now you're revamping your thought process. If it's not about that, it could be that if this is more of the legal card, it could be there might be a bit of a loss here of something that is valuable to you, whether it is money, um, property, whatever that might be, people. Okay. So it does look like this fourth week, you might be feeling a bit of a tug when it comes to how things have always been as compared to how things are getting ready to be. Change is always scary though, too. So it could be you're, you know, feeling a bit melancholy about what you're leaving behind because you're changing your attitude about something. All right, let's do another clarification card here, Gemini. All in all, it actually looks really good. That first week, I do believe that there is something that has been kind of holding you back in some way in the past. It does look like there might be a bit of a release of information or something tangible that comes your way um, to free you up a little bit. All right. Uh, Okay. So, week 1, I do get the clouds, okay, on top of my Hierophant and being released. Okay, now, if you were looking to get a separation from something in the legal form, okay, whether that is divorce, getting out of a contract with a career, um, even a lease, whatever that might be, okay, it does appear that you are going to be able to get out of it if that's what you're trying to do. If this is about the finances coming to you that you were waiting to be released, it does appear that this is going to happen this first week, or you're going to get some type of a ETA, right? Estimated time of arrival for it this first week, which makes you feel a little bit more free. Week 2, I do get my Fox reversed. Okay, this is talking about this new passion, this new opportunity here. Now, if this is about romance with my Knight and my Park, the second week, be careful about creating a new romance the second week, because they might not be as they appear to be. They might look like they are on, the same page as you, but I don't believe that they are. They might be full of a bit of a surprise there. Okay. Um, so be careful about new passion as far as getting involved. Now, if it's just like a fling and that's what you want, it doesn't appear like this person would, um, try to make it more than what you were wanting it to be. All right. So in other words, they're not going to expect some type of a commitment from you. They're almost seeing it the same way. Okay. So the second week, if that's what you're shooting for, that would be that would be the week that you could get that done, Gemini. But other than that, be cautious of anyone coming to you with a new career or passion opportunity. Okay, something that they feel that you might be passionate about and you'd want to take advantage of. Be careful. Um, this is about finances this third week, because I do receive the pig as a clarification card on top of my page of Pentacles reverse. So definitely be cautious about what you sign, what you get involved with financially on week 3. Week 4, I do get a bit of disappointment, because remember we were talking about are you're shedding something in some form. So if this was a legal thing where there was money involved that you were worried about whether or not you were going to have to pay out, it does look like you do have a bit of a disappointment. So you would be paying some money out. If it's more about a change of attitude, you might be disappointing others. That's what happens because you changed, right? So it's really not about them, it's about you. If this is a better way for you to relate with folks, or a better attitude, a healthier attitude for you to take on, so be it. Sorry if the other folks don't like it. They could be the reason that they pushed you into this new attitude, right? um, so yeah, there could be a bit of a disappointment this fourth week when it comes to something that is either legal or a traditional way of thinking. All right, now I'm gonna do some cards to see how you're feeling going into the month of February, and then we shall be done. I do want to tell you that 2020, interestingly enough, because it almost appears like you're trying to build some foundations and new foundations, new ways of feeling stable. That's what 2020 energy is all about. So it's the energy of 4. It's all about building new foundations. That could be moving, that could be starting a new career, starting a new business, building a home, new new group of friends that you hang out with, uh, stuff like that. So it does appear actually like as if that is something that you are looking at doing this month. Even though it might be a bit difficult that fourth week, I do believe all this is for the best. Just be careful with what you agree to financially, or with anything that's of value to you on that third week. All right, so how you're feeling going in the month of February. Oh, wow. Okay, we got 4 cards here, so we are going to use them. All right, starts off with the celebration, the 3 of Cups. Starts off with an offer. You might want to be paying attention, okay? Don't focus too much on what's going on here, because there is a new offer coming up here, which it would give you cause for celebration. There is, and it's financial, okay? And it's a new opportunity. So in February, what I'm getting here, be careful what you sign up to do in January, because there's something better coming for you in February. Um, Hold off a minute before you do anything, is what I want to tell you. if that's at all possible. I understand if you absolutely need a job and one presents itself, you have to take it. Just be aware that there is something else that looks like is going to pop up that's quite good for you. And it, more money too. Okay. Better situation for you um, in the month of February. Wow, that's excellent. Okay, that's what I have for you, Gemini. Um, for January. I hope you enjoyed listening as much as I did reading for you. Please check out the links below. If you want your own personal reading, intuitive clarity reading, click on the email link below and shoot me an email and we'll work out a time. My time's starting to free up a little bit now that the holidays are over and I feel better and I can talk and somewhat eat. But anyway, yeah, definitely do that. Don't forget you can save 10% with the coupon code on the new aromatherapy collection. They are quite beautiful. If nothing else, just check out the website. I would love that. All right. So until we meet again in February, Gemini, I want you to have a fabulous January. And as always, I'm sending loving energy your way. Bye bye.